What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Caves1, and today I'm doing something that y'all been requesting for months, releasing OTE 2K24. So I've just released the roster, cut out the video, obviously. It's been released for a good maybe 10-15 minutes. So if y'all saw it before I posted this video, AW. If you didn't, you get it now. If you don't actually want, I'm going to make a share scenario where you can just download it with everything set up already. But if you just want the roster and you want to set it up on your own, there you go. It's OTE 2K24 is the name, and that's my gamer tag at the bottom one. If you want to just get the roster, and so I'm about to show you guys, if you just get the roster, how to set it up, just getting the roster, and because Montbird's also on that. The way my share scenario is, Montbird's not on it, but if you want to have Montbird, you gotta follow this setup, and you have to keep Montbird. I don't actually remember which team it is, but you can go through the roster to see which one Montbird is. But yeah, besides that, this is how I'm about to show you guys how to set it up, and then at the end of the video, I'll make a share scenario. So if y'all don't want to have to go through all this setting up, you just go to the share scenario, download the share scenario, and everything's set up, the teams, the way the season runs, everything. So basically, I like to, this stuff is all, you don't have to do, except for the setup options, you have to turn those on if you want to set it up the same way as me, but like the salary cap and all that stuff, you don't really have to mess with that, unless y'all care. But this next part, in a second, this next part is just putting the roster in. That is a key part. I was gonna say that's not a key part. That's a pretty key part. If you don't have the roster, you can't play with OT 2K24. Yeah, and also, by the way, the faces are not the greatest. So, yeah, the faces aren't the greatest, but if y'all want to fix faces, y'all can do that for yourself. Everybody's still here. Say about half the league has a good face, half the leagues it's just all right. So yeah, if y'all want to do that, y'all can do that. But you have the whole roster and stuff. So yeah. But yeah. I can stop saying yeah. So these are the teams you have to keep. You have to keep the Grizzlies, the Mavericks, the Pelicans, the Clippers, and the Warriors on the West. And in the East, you need to keep the 76ers, Cavs, Bucks, and Bulls because they're the 40 overall teams. Because you can't go under. You cannot have less than 12 teams in a 2K league. Then you delete the Hawks, you delete the Pacers, and I believe there's one more team over here. No, there's not. Then over here, you delete the Heat, you delete the Knicks, you delete the Nets, you delete you delete the Pistons, and the Wizards. Yeah, and the Wizards. So that there's your 12 teams because you have to have 12. OT only has 8, so there's 4 teams that are just 40 overall. It's free wins if you just simulate over them. So yeah. And by the way you set up the conferences doesn't matter. But I like to put 4 and 4 so the playoffs are all OT teams and not the 40 overall teams. I like to put the season like down to 22 games because the real life OTE was 20. And by the way, contracts might only be 1 year. So if you go more than 1 year, you might have to fix the league. I don't know. But I like to turn injuries off. No reason. I don't even know. And then obviously put the difficulty on whatever you want to play on. So if you download the share scenario, then you can change the difficulty if you don't play on Hall of Fame. I don't either. I play on All-Star, so I don't know why I put it on Hall of Fame, but I did. So now you're in here, right? They automatically put you on 76. That's a 40 overall team. Bucks are 40 overall. Bulls are 40 overall, and Cavs are 40 overall. You got all of these OTE teams, those 8 teams. You got to put the like the decal on them because you want to have a decal. I mean, you don't want to be playing with the Clippers when they're the blue checks. So then you go over here you add this. You go to you can either search blue check. You might be able to search my gamer tag, which you guys seen before. EMACBin729. You might be able to search that, or you might not. But if you don't want to do any of that, just download the share scenario that I'm about to show y'all. So you might want to skip to the end of the video if you just want the share scenario. So I know someone's gonna comment down below, drop a share scenario, and I'm gonna say go to the end of the video. That's all what I'm gonna say. And yeah, so we're downloading things. You might be able to search on my gamer tag to find them. I don't even know. You guys can obviously slow down the video. I sped this up because it was like a 10-minute video. I didn't want y'all to have a 10-minute video where I release a roster because like there's not even gameplay. It would have just been a straight 10-minute video of just a roster. Ain't nobody want to watch a 10-minute video of someone just releasing a roster for 10 minutes. Like no, I gotta go over 8 minutes. If you know, you know. I gotta go over 8 minutes, so you know how to keep it over 8 minutes. But hey, y'all can just skip to the end. No, watch the whole video. Trust, for no reason. But yeah. Also, if you play with this roster, bro, put it on your Instagram story, tagging me. I'm reposting everything. If you play with my roster, I'm gonna repost it. If you play with it, I'm gonna repost it, bro. Yeah. But if you don't tag me, I'm not reposting it. I'm not. Yeah. Nah. If you don't tag me, so now that you just put all the teams. Also, if you don't know which team's which, because I didn't actually say which teams, like which NBA team correlates to the OTE teams, you can just look at the roster. But in the NBA, you have to have at least 14 players. Many OTE teams don't have 14 players, so they add extra players. Like over here, the Court Arts have 10, so there's 4 extra players that aren't actually on the team. I just put those players down to 40 overall, and then make sure when you do the coach, like when you do the lineup, they're just not getting playing time. I fixed the lineups, not perfectly, but I made it to where the 40 overalls aren't playing. Now, your favorite player might not be playing, so you might want to switch that. But yeah, you can see, gotta go through the teams. But some of these teams are larger, but like the City Reapers only have 9 players. So the City Reapers have to make 5 players 40 overall, but like the Diamond Doves, they have 13. So only had to make 1. And then like yeah, Jelly Fam has 4, I think. Yeah. So oh no, they have 3. But yeah, that's basically if you don't download the roster, you make sure you make the players 40 overall. They could play, and also you have to control every team. I didn't say that, but you have to control every team, or they could sign free agents. I'm gonna put that in the description so that y'all know. But you have to control every team, or else they might sign free agents. If one of y'all, hey, if someone like, I'm just gonna say I said that in a video, because if you don't control every team, someone's gonna sign a free agent. The 40 overall teams will sign free agents, and then they will maybe win a couple games. So make sure y'all read the pinned comment if you didn't hear what I just said. Gotta make sure you control every team. I forgot to say that earlier, but I said that in the middle of the video. Don't know if anyone's actually watching, so I'm gonna make sure, because I don't want nobody to like have their save messed up because you forgot to control every team. And it doesn't affect like the league. All it does is they can't sign free agents or trade. So unless you delete free agency, I don't even know. So yeah, you have to control every team unless you want the teams to sign free agents. But yeah, the one downside, they just can't make trades. But you shouldn't really want them to make trades anyways, because you want OTE to get. I mean, you might. I don't know. But there you go. I said everyone. I don't know why Eli was 20, so I made him 19. Because 19 is the minimum you can go, by the way. So don't think I'm making like a freshman 19, and that's just like. Now I know the real ages. It's on the website. It's just you can't go under 19 in NBA 2K24 because it's NBA and NBA. Well, you could go 18 depending on what the birthday is, because I think Ian Jackson's 18 somehow. But yeah. You see right here, I'm just fixing the rotation to make sure no 40 overalls are playing. I'm not fixing it perfectly to where every single player plays. So if y'all want to do that, y'all might have to fix that on your own. But yeah, I'm just fixing it to make sure, the 40 overalls aren't playing, because you don't want the 40 overalls playing. But I'm about to release a share scenario so you guys can, if you didn't want to go through all that setup, if you guys skipped to this point in the video, we might have skipped even further on accident. So yeah, if you want to do that, here you go. It's just OTE 2K24. So it should pop up if you just search OTE 2K24 and share scenarios. But I don't even know, because other people might have named their share scenario OTE 2K24. So you might end up downloading someone's that isn't like either. It could be the actual OTE, and then that's cool. You found someone who made the whole OTE, but they might not have made the whole OTE, because I've seen that stuff, and like they made like 5 players per team or something. This is basically every single player. I think there's 2 or 3 that aren't here, but they played like 1 game all season. So yeah, you can see right there, saw the gamer tag. I'm about to show you guys again, but the gamer tag, and then you see the name OTE 2K24. So that's how you play with OTE in 2K. I'm about to show you guys, for those of y'all who might be new to 2K, how to play with this. By the way, must be on next gen, and yeah, and make sure you control every team. That's gonna be a pinned comment, so anybody who decided to not watch this far, well, no. So you can see right here, obviously you might actually have to search OTE 2K24 my gamer tag, but you might not have to, because it might just pop up there, because it wasn't released too long ago. It was like maybe, I don't know. But I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you put OTE 2K24, tag me in the story, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.